Hey, what's up guys, Angelic here today with another YouTube video. So, I've been thinking about it like anime. This is gonna be like a different kind of, change of pace in like about what my videos. I've been thinking about it, like I'm reading like articles and people who forums and everything, blah blah blah, blah about like JoJo's Adventure, and then it went on to like Dragon Ball Z, apparently. So, let me be real with every single one of you who's an anime fan. You might trust me if Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, and or JoJo's Adventure are your favorite animes, I might offend you. So I'm sorry if I'm sorry for those people who are true fans of of one of the three animes. Hell, maybe even all three of them, or and more, etc., etc. But like, I won't go on about the anime list. So let's move on. So like, people apparently one of the questions that I had was why did Hideko Araki abandon Hamon slash Ripple slash Sado whatever you pronounce it, Hamon in after when making part 3. Apparently the answer was that it would have gotten boring. Hideko Araki unique things, in other words variety. He didn't want to just have JoJo's Adventure be I'm sorry, um about vanquishing vampires who put on a mask with that had blood on it. It's gonna get boring. I can understand why it only lasts for like three out of the eight parts. There are stands where had significant purpose in 5 chapters, not chapters, parts of the JoJo's Adventure universe, as opposed to Hamon only having 3. Hamon was born in part 1, thrived in part 2, died in part 3, and it was nowhere to be seen in part 4. Like Hamon was only a bit significant, in part 3. Um, and yeah, I mean, like, but it was only used occasionally. It was only used occasionally when as far as I remember, when Joseph Joestar used it to vanquish um the brainwashing cells that Dio implanted in both Polnareff and Kakyoin, doing which is Hamon Overdrive. When he was trying to vanquish him, and when he was trying to get rid of them of Empress, which is growing on his arm, but it failed because he was using Hamon on his own body, and and he and he and Joseph Joestar was trying to use it in Hamon in Frozen Time. No, I'm not saying that he's moving. Don't get me wrong. He was just trying that Hamon was still probably going to work in Frozen Time, and was probably going to kill Dio if he touched him. But Dio was not to be taken a fool after his after like a like 1.5 centuries of fighting after one after fighting Jonathan like 1.5 centuries ago, with his humanity intact, and then becoming a vampire. You know what I mean. Dio and Jonathan weren't really friends. But to Hideko Araki would have been boring. To just have vampires, Hamon, overdrive, and everything. Sonic the Yellow overdrive, it would have been too boring. This has something to do with like trends, like vampire stories and everything, and it would have been boring. And besides, and it's also another reason. Hamon, it's just the same thing as what people do in Naruto and Dragon Ball Z. It's basically like chi. It's basically chi from Dragon Ball Z, and the chakra that in Naruto is just the same thing, man. I can understand why I'm a. That's probably a better reason why I'm a Hiriko Araki I'm a abandon Hamon, because it would have just, because at the time Dragon Ball Z and Naruto were in manga form, and they were popular. That was also the reason why why Hamon was why the first two arcs of JGB didn't sell well, because there was Hamon, and of course it would have just been the same, and of course it was just basically like a knockoff. People would have thought it started off as a knockoff of Dragon Ball Z and Naruto, and they have a right to say so, because it's just basically just breathing and blood flow. Naruto is about like Dragon Ball Z and Chakra is about like, focus and concentration and everything, and everything, and it's basically like them like this. They're like using their stamina, because they always seem to be tired after using up their chakra. Right? It's the same thing, right? It would have been in other words. That's why it didn't sell well. That's why it's kind of obscure, because it looks like it's copying Dragon Ball Z and Naruto. That's why that's also a reason why Hiroko Rocky changed it. But then again, I might be contradicting what I'm saying. But that it would have been like saying that Hiroko Rocky did it because of the trend that was going on, and he had to change it. He had to come up with something unique, and something, or else people won't like it. Which I guess might be the case. Which might be the case for most people. That they had to come up with something unique, or else people won't like it. It'll just fit in like the rest, like battle royales. There are a lot of obscure battle royales. They were at battle royales back then before 2018, but they didn't become popular until 2018 happened in Fortnite. So people just followed the train and just and everything. So like I don't think I'm contradicting myself, but like it would have been just the same thing, and it would have gotten boring. Oh, I almost forgot that it also meant that that Hirogoraki had to make every single enemy more harder. I guess that's kind of like how a game goes. Bosses get harder and harder the more you progress. But like it would have. But JoJo's Adventure spanned on from like, I don't know, the 1900s all the way to the present, to the near present. And there's also anime adaptations going around left and right. We already reached part 5 of JJBA. We're nearing the last 3 arcs. And what are they gonna be? If Hamon was still think, what were they gonna be? Huh? Oh, I know. It would have been just explosions everywhere. That would have, like in Dragon Ball Z, it would have just been explosions and pushing your limit. You think that at this point in Dragon Ball Super. Now, I'm sorry, like I said in the beginning of the video, that might offend people that like Dragon Ball Z, or like weeaboos for Bulma and Chi-Chi. But it seems as though every single battle has to have an atomic explosion that will wipe out the entire planet. Hell, maybe even the entire universe. Or how about this? Maybe even destroy every single universe in there that there is, with no chance of recovering it, unless Goku wished to that big dragon. Now I forgot his name. That if something were to happen to the entire multiverse, then restore it. Since it seemed like though he was able to do it and go. Okay, I know this is unofficial. Goku versus Superman. He just asked for 3 wishes, and that was to ask for someone powerful to fight and everything. But let's not talk about that. But it seems that though every single episode of like almost every single episode of Dragon Ball Z Kai or Super has to have an atomic explosion or some epic fight scene, or else it's now called Dragon Ball Z or Super, whatever. I'm not trying to be Ken. Okay, for third time, I'm not trying to offend anybody who likes some JGBA. I respect your tastes and everything, but I'm being real with you, with all of you, with all you weeaboos and whatnot. So like, it seems like every single battle is there has to be a battle that has to be hard, and the thing that they it get harder, and of course there has to be the limit, the limits and everything. That's what makes them. That's what makes Dragon Ball Z repetitive. Every enemy has to get harder. Every limit has to be broken. Every Super Saiyan level, Kaioken, whatever you want to call it, has to be surpassed, or else it ain't Dragon Ball Super. They gotta be surpassing limits beyond the gods. But at this point, we've already surpassed like gods. What's next? We're gonna be freaking Jesus. We're gonna be freaking every single god combined. Come on, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. It's, I swear some people won't be there to see it because they probably would have gotten tired of Dragon Ball Super unless you're that obsessed with it. With posters of Bulma and Chi-Chi, oh Chi-Chi, or something like that. People like that. So like I'm sorry. I may have offended you guys, but I'm speaking the truth, and it seems that that's probably one of the reasons why I don't watch Dragon Ball Super. Not because I'm unable to watch it, because as you can see, I don't have a cable box in my room anymore. But also because it would have been repetitive. It would have been like and everything, just explosions. It might as well be directed by Michael Bay. I know that's probably a dead meme by now, but nonetheless, it seems that though every enemy has to be a god level or something, god tier, beyond god tier, break the god tier, beyond god tier. You gotta be like even powerful than a god to or in Dragon Ball Super. It's crazy. And then there's Naruto with the whole nine tails and everything. And this whole nine tails and everything. And then in like Naruto Shippuden. I don't got much to say about Naruto. It's good, but it seems that every single enemy gotta be like Genjutsu, Shadow Clone Jutsu, stuff like that, right? It's gotta be like Shadow Clone Jutsu, and everything with the Fireball Jutsu, right? You see jutsus all the time. It's kind of repetitive. We're gonna keep on inventing more jutsus, more genjutsus, more art. You keep using taijutsus. You go Rock Lee and guy. Dynamic entry. Yeah, I still play Naruto Ultimate Ninja 2 because I don't have no 3 or the newer ones because they had to pay $60. Okay, this has become like a rant video. Okay, it's already a rant. But my point is that JGBA is basically copying Dragon Ball Z and Naruto at the time. That's why it wasn't popular. And Dragon Ball Z is repetitive with the enemies. I keep on constantly looking in the mirror. So if I look this way, don't worry. I'm just acting like this to camera. I practice, by the way. So like, I don't got much to say about Naruto. Like it's just jutsus, but they keep on inventing jutsus. Soon they're probably gonna run out of jutsus and probably use them. Hell, they're already using jutsus already. Repetitive jutsus, like just. I just want to do that again and just multiply and everything. And the sexy jutsu. Oh my god, this is just fan service. Yes, I do know what that is. Everybody knows it. But like JGBA was copying Dragon Ball Z Soup, and Naruto. Naruto just uses this. Now the people in Naruto just use the same jutsus all the time, and then there's Dragon Ball Super, who I have kind of a grudge about. I don't know. I'm saying that every episode has to have an explosion or something, or and limits being seen surpassed, and Goku and Vegeta being at the point past even a god, and I don't even know what is even past a god. What is past a god? I want somebody to tell me in the description below. description below in the comments below. I want people to like discuss about this. What's past the god? Because it seems as though like they like it seems as though that I'm a Goku just past god level. What's past that? Nobody's come up for a term past god. They say god is a legend, I guess. But I guess they might be surpassing even a legend. Okay, this video is really gonna take a long time to upload. So like is like in other words, JGPA Hinokoraki did what was right and just ended off the whole Hamon stuff when he had to, because it would have been repetitive with the whole Dragon Ball Super and everything, vampires being vanquished, Hamon breathing, going and everything, blood flow going right and everything, and shit like that. Dragon Ball Z. I know they can't stop, but it's just that it's gone repetitive. That's why one reason why I don't watch it. Naruto is just Naruto using sex juices and everything. I know Boruto Next Generation is now, and Shippuden is done. I guess I came for the Naruto games, I guess. Finally got that off my chest. Almost a 20-minute video. Hope you guys liked this video. If you liked it, punch the like button in the face. I'm not copying Jacksepticeye. Feel free to press the dislike button if you just hate this whole rant and everything about Dragon Ball Super. If you're that much of a fan, hopefully hopefully the message gets to all of you and stuff like that. Go through. And as always, take care. Peace out. I've always been trying to like change the whole outro. Well, see you guys.